Hello, how are you doing? It's 90 degrees outside.
Cold as
Hot,
fuck. All right.
And sweaty.
What's up, folks? It's Haas, and yes, I'm jumping in here in the FLEXCAST. I'm editing it right now, but I did want to mention that Steve, and we talk about it here in this episode, but Steve is giving away a PS5. And this episode comes out today, which is, December 10th. And he's giving away a PS5 on December 15th. So go to his Instagram, check out this post right here. All you have to do is comment on Instagram with which of his new merch line is your favorite, and you'll be entered for the giveaway. So he's giving away a PS5. Check out this post on Steve's Instagram to get a chance to win a PS5. There's very few people who are going to be able to enter into it because they won't hear about it. He's not promoting it much, and just wanted to give you guys that chance. All right, good luck. Welcome back, everybody. This is FLEXCAST number 21.
Getting there.
Wow, look at us. Today, you'll notice we don't have Steve for the first half.
He's wearing an invisibility cloak.
First of all, it's cold as fuck. I'm in my level 5 jacket. I've already been made fun of. Harrison actually wore a jacket, so you know it's cold.
TNF Nupsy. Yeah, it's cold.
And that's the North Face. The North Face Nupsy 700, right?
I don't know.
700 downfill.
It's a nice jacket.
I had one of those. I think in like 2005.
Supreme makes iterations. A lot of their big TNF collabs are with the Nupsy.
Oh, really?
So I like the silhouette from that, but those jackets are very expensive. So I'm like, I don't need the Supreme. I'll just go get a red one.
Right. I just wear my Canada Goose.
$250, not $5,000. I like Canada Goose, but I was thinking of Montclair instead this year.
Well, honestly, to me, they're for different purposes. Like I have a couple Montclairs and I have a few Canada Gooses, and because I'm so cold,
He's a bitch.
I like the Canada Goose, but the Canada Goose is like really for straight up being warm. The Montclair is warm and stylish, but it's not like for Arctic, situations. The Canada Goose, like I actually skied in this, and it is for it's a level 5 like Arctic situation. This works great. So right now I feel like I'm in the Arctic. It must be 44 degrees.
Yeah, it's like 38.
Okay, see?
Let's see.
Even then it's really cold.
37.
So anyway, Steve is not here because his GTR is in the shop.
I mean, it is.
Anyone surprised? This time it's a transmission issue. So he had some issues, so he had to go back and then get the G-Wagon and stuff. So he should be here for our second half. I know you all miss him.
Wait, did it happen on the way there?
No.
Okay.
No, he just didn't have two cars, like he normally would. So anyway, we also have Marquise joining us behind the camera. He's the new Ricardo, basically.
Helping out, making sure we're running smooth.
Yeah, Marquise is he lives in Macon, so he drove an hour and a half to be here and hang out with us. This is the first time he's hanging out with the FLEXCAST crew, but he's helped me shoot some videos. He originally came to help me edit, but then it might work out that he's gonna stick around and help shoot some stuff too. He's got his own cameras and he knows what he's doing, so we'll give that a shot. See how that goes.
Yeah.
But what else is new with you, Harry?
A lot. Lots new. There's always a lot new with me. I moved.
You moved.
I moved.
I'm not So I'm torn on this because I understand why he moved, and you guys actually know why he moved because we were live right here in the FLEXCAST a few episodes ago, sitting in this exact same spot. Actually, you were sitting over here.
Yep.
And he got robbed again. Well, burglarized. Robbed is on your person, by the way. Burglarized. And it was like the 4th or 5th time, whatever.
Yeah. Many things happened that led to that.
Yeah.
But I still own the property. It's being turned into a rental.
It will be.
It will be turned into a rental in like 2-3 months.
Right.
So I lived there for, wait for it, 6 months. Bought it. I haven't even recouped like in equity, like closing everything. Like it's just been too short. But
yeah,
I'll rent it out, see where the market's at in a year, maybe 2, and yeah.
But the issue is you guys just didn't feel safe there because then after that, after you guys got the most recent burglary, then there were people coming through that was well known in the neighborhood that happened, and everyone saw it and heard it. So I think
you and Sophie were just like, it's just not where we want to be right now.
Sophie didn't feel safe sitting at home by herself, which
Right.
is not a feeling that you're supposed to.
Exactly.
Your wife is supposed to have.
Well, at home, like when
At
you're
home.
at home, you want to be able to relax and feel safe, and
Yeah.
and I totally get that. So the reason why I'm torn is because I'm for them, moving, going wherever they feel comfortable. But he's now moved farther away from me.
I have if you look at it on a perspective of time, 10 minutes farther than where I was, but my initial move to that other place was already
Another
10 minutes. So it's now 20.
So he went from 7 minutes to 17 minutes to now 27 minutes.
Yeah.
So he's a fucking half hour away. I'll probably never see him anymore.
You see me right now.
I mean, just for FLEXCAST.
I've been coming down here though because obviously I still have the house and I'm still getting packages delivered and.
But yeah, but that will change over time.
I come
Then I'll
down
just
to
be
watch
sad.
football and all that kind of stuff.
Especially in the winter. when
Yeah,
it's
I'm
all
a suburban. I followed the footsteps of Steve.
Yep.
I called Tony because Tony's out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
He
and
is out in the middle of nowhere.
He started laughing. He's like, "I'm not laughing because what happened. That sucks, but I told you." He's like, this is exactly why because he used to live 3 minutes down the road from where my current townhouse is. So
Yeah.
he knows the area, and that's exactly why he moved.
Yep.
Because of how it is. So, because I used to go to his place over there.
Right.
But yeah, I moved and
And it's hard, like, without doubling your entire house budget, it's hard to feel that safe and get what you got, in terms of space and
exactly.
how new it is and, style, all that stuff. It's hard to do without a crazy budget. So
I look.
I sent you a.
I showed him to Sophie this morning. She's like, "I love it." I was like,
Did
Well,
you
it's
make her
1.7
guess
million.
how much it was?
No, she saw on the listing the one with the big windows and the pool.
Yeah.
That place is sick.
But
that's even
the
farther
backdoor
south than I
concrete
wa-
paradise, though.
That's farther south, 10 minutes than this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's too far. Is that Steve?
That's Steve. He
made it.
came faster.
His mic's not even plugged in. So,
Should we punish him and make him wait?
I mean, we'll be able to pause it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I moved. I've already moved everything pretty much, but I got less garage space, less driveway, which sucks.
But more peace of mind.
More peace. I literally feel like I could leave my door unlocked and not even worry because I got 65-year-old Karen next door to me and
Yeah.
I'm good. But
Yeah, I visited him at his house, and as I drove in with the Ferrari, I got like weird looks.
yeah, the first time I brought my Lambo in, people walked down on their patio and were like giving me eyes. I'm like,
Exactly.
great.
I got eyes with my car, and my car is quiet. Like your Lambo at idle is
It's not bad at idle when I
Not
close the
bad,
valves,
yeah.
but it's the start.
The cold
that's
start.
the issue. And
but you have
so-
to start with the garage closed first.
Yeah, but I can only do that for so long until I get carbon monoxide poisoning. So it's like a catch-22. It's
Well,
like
as soon as you start it, then you wait like 5 seconds, then you got to open the garage.
basically.
Yeah.
But the cold start lasts for 35 seconds. It's just like wow
Yeah,
for
that's
35, and then it's like once it cools down, it's quiet. But it's like, can I not program it to like do it with the valves closed? I understand it's for the engine's sake, but like I just wish it would cold start with the valves closed.
I get it.
Ooh, that breeze. Steve cracking a cold one. He's stressed about his car.
I think he went and grabbed a
beer.
drink. So Harry moved out, farther out. There's Steve. Let's
What
get
up,
Steve in here.
All right, we'll be back in 3,
Pause.
2, 1.
And we're back. Welcome, Steve.
I know.
Steve's here.
Hey, finally made it, man.
So I was just
Rough morning.
we were just talking about how your GTR's in the shop again.
Yeah, not even in the regular shop. Now it's Nissan that's giving me issues. But you know what? I don't even want to talk about
So
it.
it's at the dealer right now.
It's at
No,
the
we're
dealer.
gonna talk about it. We're gonna
It's
talk
at the
about it.
dealer, but it's like it's a random thing. It's like one little sensor that they have to change. But
In what?
In the transmission.
So
They have to drop the transmission, change that, or give me a brand new one, which I thought that's what was gonna happen. Just give me a brand new one because I'm under the warranty. But
well, I mean, it doesn't make as much sense to give you a whole new transmission.
But with
Just
that
for a
motor,
sensor.
you would get a new transmission.
yeah, you still.
Surprising.
Yeah, but it's not about the speed. I mean, it's
How
just
about
the
power put
transmission.
into the
Yeah,
transmission?
yeah, no, it's different, completely different warranty. Yeah,
All right.
but we'll see.
But it's part of the powertrain, though. So if I were Nissan, I'd be like, hell no, that's not even our motor.
Big, that's 9,000 horsepower.
Yeah.
I know, but it wasn't tuned yet, so it's
I
not
guess
there
not.
yet. Yeah, it's not there yet, but we'll see.
So how long will you not have your car, you think?
I think I might end up buying. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just
Needs to list it up for sale.
Oh, man.
for real.
Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. Sounds like you're back to the Steve we've known for the last 9 months with no GTR.
It happens. I'm gonna be traveling a lot now, so we'll see when that car's ready.
All right. Wait, why are you traveling so much?
I got a couple things to do, of course.
Like air travel or driving around?
Oh no, air travel. Air travel.
okay.
Yeah, no.
All
I
right.
ain't going nowhere driving,
All right.
especially without my car. No way.
Well, Harry and I are going to do a track day this Sunday over at AMP. And I called
I'll
Steve
watch
to
that
ask him
video.
that last night. He was like, yeah, my GTR's down. I was like, son of a bitch. I think, when did this happen? The other day?
Just the other day. Just
Yeah.
I think Thanksgiving.
Oh, he didn't want to tell me that it was
Nah,
down.
it was crazy. I got pissed. I got really pissed because imagine a Nissan guy telling you, "Oh, we don't have. I don't know if it's something to connect to the GTR, or we don't have it expire all around Atlanta except for one location that have it. So they want me to tow my GTR to the other location. So I'm like, why don't they just bring the tech to that location instead of me towing? Like,
Right.
it was just a back and forth, but it is what it is now. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's part of the fact that it's a Nissan, right, dealership, and then you're at the top tier, but you get the
No,
service of
that service.
yeah, you get Ultima service, at the price of right $90K car. So
You trying to say go to Lambo?
no,
Move up?
I'm just saying the same thing I've been saying for 10 months.
Sell the GTR.
You should sell it.
I know.
But
Yeah.
if you were really excited though when you got it back and it was
It's fun. It's so fun. It's so fun.
yeah.
I can't get that out of any other cars yet. That's why I'm still in it.
You haven't driven my Ferrari yet.
It's still different.
It is different,
It is.
but it's a good different. By the way, I ordered an exhaust on Friday. Full
finally.
exhaust.
Let's go.
Capristo full exhaust from catless headers, X-pipe, the Capristo muffler with the remote valve too. So it was
Let's
a pretty
go.
penny though. It was real expensive. Like on that car is a lot because
I
it's
know.
so much.
I could tell.
But I think once I have that, I'll enjoy it a lot more, and then maybe you'll like to drive it.
And you
Oh
can
yeah,
buy
I
it
still
from
haven't
him.
driven it yet. Did you drive it yet, Emerson?
Yeah,
You
I drove it.
How was it?
It's fun.
It's fine. It's fine.
I like.
can tell.
I'm a mid-engine guy now. I like
Oh,
the feeling of
shoot.
mid-engine
Oh shoot.
So- Yeah,
It's
that's
like
fair.
He's leaving
It's
you
just a
behind. The
different
Ferrari guys.
feeling. Well, you can get a
Well, a lot.
the
Most popular Ferraris are mid-engine.
Yeah.
But this giant V12's, it's a front mid-engine because it's behind the front axle. But it's like it's oversteer happy because it's so much power and the weight, and it's a lot of fun to me. But I mean, it's also a really good GT car where some of the other cars aren't as much of a
Every
good
car that
GT.
Haas ends up in is a GT car.
Right,
Somehow.
right.
But this is the GT supercar though. This is the best GT car that you can get as a supercar. I think, like the 720S doesn't do that very well, and the Aventador is nowhere close to GT car. Like it's not a GT car at all, not at all.
But that V12 screaming.
I know.
It's taking a scream like that, Aventador.
Well, that's the
Oh, that's what you came.
that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So if it does that, then it hits me on all fronts, right? That's kind of what I'm waiting for. Because when I got it, I've been driving. I like it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of power. It's almost too much because if you really get on it, you're sideways. I mean, it's insane.
Oh yeah, I felt that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's rear wheel drive, not all wheel drive, so it's kind of crazy. But I think once I have the oral, sensation, AURAL, not oral, but aural. Oral.
All right.
It's pronounced the same way, but the auditory aspect, I think that'll really add a lot. Yeah, are you not fucking freezing, by the way?
No. I guess because I'm still hot right now.
His
I'm still
adrenaline's
hot.
pumping.
I'm still hot. Yeah, I know. I am.
We were just talking about earlier before you came how cold it is, and
Man, I've
wearing
been
my
running
Canada Goose,
around
but-
all morning. I feel like I've been awake. So what happened this morning while I'm even late is because the person that made the mods for me, he sent me the mod. It didn't work. I'm like, yo, dude, what's going on? So I had a video set for that mod, and then we keep going back and forth until the last minute.
Oh, he sent one at 5 a.m. I saw that.
It ain't work.
Didn't work.
He sent one at 9. So I was like, all right, let me give you a different email.
Yeah.
Then we keep going back and forth. We trying to work it out, and then it ain't worked.
Why would the email have a problem?
No, the actual mod.
I know, but why'd you try a
didn't work.
different email?
Oh, because that computer where the was signed
I got
in,
you. So
whatever. I don't have to
I
go
see.
into.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but it was a headache. I end up just do a random video. I know it's gonna be boring. I feel like it was. You never seen like when you do a video, Harrison? You like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no motivation to edit when I'm like that.
Yeah, that's what happened to me this morning. It was like, hopefully they like it, but I don't think I put my all because it was like last minute.
Which is what you don't like doing. Is
And
not.
then
Yeah.
watch, this one's gonna get the most views of the past.
That's crazy though.
Wouldn't it be
Yeah,
nice?
yeah. That's the thing I hate. But it was like last minute. I did what I had to do since I didn't want to like just leave without a video. But it was like, damn,
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
It's a nice hoodie though, by the way.
Yes. I've been rocking those.
It's a sneak peek of his new merch drop. We're doing a
Yes,
photo
sir.
shoot later today, and
Yes,
that's one of the pieces. So y'all look out for Steve's new merch. Harrison, what's your shit? You're gonna do a hat drop, right?
I'm waiting.
For
The right timing.
It's gonna be sold out. It's gonna be
What's the
sold
right
out as soon
timing?
as you say hat.
I'm just not ready to put my effort into it just yet. I'm distracted on other things.
what
Yeah.
else you distracted on besides moving your entire home?
Moving my entire home.
Yeah.
That
You guys
was
moved really
fast,
fast
though.
though. He like within a day they had like everything there set up all
That's
ready to
good.
go. So how much more do you have left to do for the move overall?
Nothing really. Like 1%. Little things.
So mentally you just feel like you're still moving.
Well, now I have to unpack. I have to finish doing unpacking and stuff. Organizing, setting everything up.
And you set up your recording room already?
Almost.
Almost there.
Almost there.
I know that's always like the main thing because you gotta get that going.
Well, he changes it every couple of months, but you think you're still going to do that in this house too?
Probably. We'll see. I don't know.
He's kind of bummed.
I know.
Not really.
No.
You seem like it.
I'm just good.
Steve's a little salty. You're a little ho-hum.
Man.
I'm just cold. I'm regular me though.
I'll be cold soon.
Oh man, that breeze just.
Breeze makes it cold.
Oh, that is biting my face.
You look like you're going to Alaska, by the way.
I feel like I'm in Alaska. I was like, what is it, 40-something degrees? He was like, no, it's like 38. It's so cold.
New York was so cold, but I feel like down
you
here it's
were there for
colder.
Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah. I feel like down here it's colder.
Well, it was really nice the other day. And then, what was it, Sunday? It was like really warm. Saturday was really warm.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it was like 69 degrees. It was almost 70 degrees on Saturday. And then now it's just been, like last night, it snowed. In Buckhead. Did you get snow up there?
I was driving. Yep. I was driving. I saw the snow. Yep.
Did you get snow up there in your neck of the woods?
Yep.
Now that y'all both way up north in the boonies?
Very light snow.
Yeah.
It was light.
It didn't stick.
No.
Yeah. And then I walked out today and on the upper terrace.
Mm-hmm.
The table up there is just covered in ice because the water that had accumulated on top of it is just all ice crystals now. And then on the stairs too, there was ice. I was like, wow, it got cold. I'm just not a fan of it. It's my island blood,
I know.
man. I
Oh,
can't do
while
it.
we were in on Thanksgiving, what happened with the police?
What police? Oh,
You can't pull over. Yeah, I
that
was
wasn't
like, no
Thanksgiving. That
way.
was
It was before. Or after.
that was on the way back from Harry's house. Actually, that was what, Saturday? Yeah,
Something like that.
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, well, you want to talk about it?
It's fine. I got a couple of tickets. I forgot about it actually, but yeah, I was in the Ferrari, coming back from seeing Harry, and I was coming from 285 to 75, so I was going from one interstate to another. Well, technically, 285 is an interstate, but it's not technically an interstate because it doesn't go between states. But 285. Let's not get into that. I don't like the terminology for it, but. So I was coming from 285 to 75 and was coming on the on-ramp to the highway. So I was already going fast. And then as I was coming on, there was a bunch of cars before the merge that were going really slowly. And I was like, okay, so I as the merge lane comes on, then there's another lane here, right? So these slow cars move to the left and stay really slow. And so I'm like, really? and there's plenty of lane, like in the right lane. It doesn't end. So I was like, all right, I got, I was like, all right, I'll pass the right, and I went very very quickly to pass them, and behind me the state trooper behind.
Shit.
Yeah, it wasn't like county police or city. It was state trooper. The guy was on the highway driving already behind me, and that's why I didn't see him because he wasn't in front of me or sitting. And he said he pulled me over. He said I saw this silver bullet fly and change lanes and move, and he was like, I had to pull you over because that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So he was nice enough though, but he didn't get a read on me for the speed.
It's lucky.
Yeah, I was
That's
going
good.
fast. I was going fast, but he gave me 2
going to
tickets.
jail.
Huh?
Going to jail fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn.
Like where the minimum threshold is to go into jail, I was doubling that at least.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah. So he's like, you and I both know you were going at a high rate of speed, but I can only give you a warning for that because he's like, that's not going to hold up. And I was like, I'm going to fight it. So he was all right though. Like he was cool. He's like, and this ticket, will be $15 if you do this, because he gave me a ticket for. I didn't have my license with me, but I had a picture of it. I was like, it's in my other car. And he was like, is that your Rolls Royce they have registered to you? I was like, yes, among others, but yes. So he was already like, he already looked me up. I'm like, all right. And then I had the car registered in my LLC. So he was like, but this doesn't have your name on it. I was like, well, I own the LLC. And he was like, okay. And he's like, do you have paper with that? I was like, no, I have this document that says that on my phone. He was like, fine. And so he had like write it down on his notepad. So he's a little annoyed with that, but I understand. It was a normal. The interaction was fine. I can't complain about it, especially since I was going a little quick.
Speeding, yeah.
Yeah, and then I got an improper lane change ticket too. So
Oh my god.
yeah, so all in all, it wasn't the worst. But yeah, I could be more careful.
If your car was like purple or something, I feel like they would have just. And maybe it was a different guy. Would have just been like, "Oh, I got you going 140."
But they know I'm gonna fight that. It's not gonna hold up.
Yeah, but they do that all the time. Like if you
Well,
watch,
he said he checked his dash cam.
well, if you like DDE, they're always driving together. They get pulled over, and the cop's like, "I got you going 140," and he's like, "We were not going anywhere near that."
Oh,
and they're just like guessing, or they
Really?
assume that with their pacing.
Well, when they say that, you say, "Okay, can I see that?" And if they can't show it to you,
yeah,
then-
that's what their videos, and that's why their videos do so well because they.
But
they
but
talk
he's
back.
also an asshole to them usually. Like,
But it depends
David's
how
usually
they're
an asshole.
But a lot of the cops that they deal with or treat them bad,
that's true too.
and so usually.
But
I've seen-
they're the ones putting out videos like, piece of shit cop half the
Well,
time.
like they had the one officer in L.A. that like totally like the whole interaction was totally wrong.
Right, no, I
and they
agree.
recorded it, and they
it was
went,
like the Canadian thing. It's illegal, and he's like,
yeah,
I
and
have
then
the
they took it to
documentation.
court, and the guy was like, "Yeah, you guys are completely right," and so they're like, "Fuck that guy." He's just like totally did all this for no reason. They tried to explain exactly how this paperwork lines for this, and the cop was just not even listening. Nope, doesn't work. And so those instances, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
he knows what he's talking about, but then you also get like you've been pulled over speeding, and the cops are heated because you were speeding, so they're just like, "You realize you could kill people?" Like the second they walk up,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Especially when I'm young.
Yeah, when I was younger, I actually did it more often when I was younger. These days, I accelerate really quickly. I don't speed as much as often.
Yeah, it's like
But-
you speed up and then you slow down.
Right.
You
Yeah,
don't
you're
constantly
better
drive
driving
it.
now,
Yeah.
Cruise it. Cruise
But
it
sometimes
like
I cruise. Yeah, it's like
95,
sometimes.
100.
But I should just not. I mean, really, I shouldn't do it on the on ramp because I can't see behind me and
Yeah,
I
I
know
wouldn't
the
like-
situation as well. But
Also,
yeah.
when you're in a car like ours, cruising at 100 feels like 70.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's
literally in the
scary part.
Huracan, cruising
the
at
scary
100
part.
feels like 65.
Well, and you can also feel it in the car. The car wants, like, it just feels weird at low speeds. The F12, for example, like, you're in third gear at 100, miles an hour, maybe fourth if you're shifting early. But the way I hold my gears, it's really low, and I got 7 gears to go. Right? It's like it wants to be, and the power band is also full delivery at like 7,000 RPM, 6,000 RPM. It wants you to have.
For real.
To be playing up there, the car almost feels like it's not being driven and it's angry
Nothing
at you.
at
if
like
you're
120,
low speed.
140 is looking. It's feeling like you.
That's the
driving.
thing. It's also so easy to do. Like just the press of a foot, you go from 75 to 130 within a couple seconds, and it's like, oh shit, you don't realize it as much. Because in other cars, you have to try a lot harder. You have to really be intentional about it. And with these cars, you don't have to be.
Oh no, I felt that
intentional.
because while I was upstate, we rented a Camry because I was like, I want to stay as low profile as I can be. We
For
rented a
Thanksgiving,
Camry.
then.
Oh my god.
This is last week.
Yeah. When I say like the difference between a Camry and like our cars and stuff like that, it's
You haven't driven a Camry or something like that in a long time?
in a long time since I used to work for Enterprise. Yeah, it's been that long.
I rented a car a while ago for a quick. I was on business trip or something, and that's the last time I drove like a regular car. What about you?
I mean, Sophie has a regular car. Her
Not
Audi.
really. It's a Q5. It's an Audi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still different.
Still, that's a $50,000 car.
It is, but
When's
it's
the
not
last
like a
time you
speed
drove-
car.
A $10,000 to $15,000 car.
Yeah.
I've driven cars like that often, just like
I know, but how long ago is what I'm saying?
probably 6 months.
Okay. Yeah. So you start adjusting to the level of car because.
I mean, I still love it though, because at the end of the day, I love all cars, but it was just different. I was like, wow, okay. All right. Cece was just laughing at me because it was like, okay, you trying to push this? Because it was like revving and going anywhere.
It's like a
It was
four-cylinder or something?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they got the most basic, like, especially the car rental they trying to save. They got the most basic package. Like we even had the seat. You had to pump the seat. They
Oh,
even
not
had
like not power or anything?
No, the windows.
Sounds like
I
a
was like,
Jeep.
wait, I haven't seen that in a long time.
Pretty standard on a Jeep. I've seen the Jeeps like that.
Yeah, a
Pretty-
Jeep. Yeah,
But I mean, like an
expect
older
that.
Jeep. Like, do they have it still, the newer ones like that?
Yeah, still.
Up to
Because
like-
you can
Really?
actually take out the door. Yeah.
No,
So
no,
it's
I know,
easier.
but like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
And-
I've seen like 18s that
Mhm.
probably
really?
up to that year that
and
have
pumping the seat and
Yeah,
stuff?
it's easier because easy to take out the door.
No, I mean, I've had 4 Jeeps.
yeah,
You just unplug it.
yeah. I mean,
It's in the same thing. It's
they
in the,
save the
it's in
headache.
that. But also people who just like don't care and they just bought it to off road.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I want to save the $387 on power windows.
Hey,
Yep.
Speaking of I saw a new Jeep, and it now has like the newest Jeep has the soft top that goes back with the push of a button. Yeah,
I
it
haven't
basically
seen that.
comes off.
sign of the times.
Yeah, I was like, that's pretty cool. Because if you don't want to feel, and I remember I had hardtop Jeeps too, and you'd have to pull those things off. It's kind of a pain in the ass, right? To take your top off and everything. I had a Wrangler Unlimited too, where you had the what do they call it, the Freedom top, or whatever. So it was just it's like a T top, right? The front two you could take off easily and just throw in the trunk. And the back top though, you'd have to really take off. Either you had that whole contraption that you build in your garage, take it off, or you have to have 2 people to take it off. And it's heavy. But now you can just simply in the Unlimited, the 4-seater, you just press a button on the soft one and it just goes all the way back. Like it's like a giant panoramic sunroof,
Gotcha.
but it just folds back, and it still looks stupid in the back. There's the soft top Jeeps that look just kind of dumb in the back, like a prune in the back of your car. It just looks weird and all scrunched up. It kind of looks like that. But then the windows and the sides are the ones that you can kind of just you unhinge and take off as pieces. So that's how they're doing the newest one, which I thought was interesting. But
Hoss said he wanted to sell his Raptor and get a Jeep.
I do. I kind of want to get a Jeep again. I miss Jeeps. I've had a bunch of Jeeps. I like them. I also like the freedom of being able to take off doors, windows, tops. Like I just love that. I like that a lot. And I don't want to be on a motorcycle. So
You
it's
don't
the
want to try
closest
the
thing.
new Bronco? I mean, it looked like you can actually.
First
do
of all,
that.
it doesn't exist yet. So
I mean,
no.
it's coming out
But
soon.
yeah, but I'll see when it does. But I did see it. I like what I've seen. I watched a couple videos on it, and like Doug's video is pretty explicit on what the details are, and it's kind of cool. I think it's
Yeah.
cool. I don't know. I mean,
Just like the new Hummer, I was looking at that too. They
the
kinda
electric
look,
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
all
why they
electric.
look the same.
It's gonna be like $100,000 too. Yeah, I don't know about that,
Yeah,
but we'll see. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Also, the Cybertruck; those are supposed to be coming out
I know.
sooner than later.
Supposed. It's not gonna happen. Well, they had to downscale it by 11% or something. The whole
Mhm.
thing,
Why?
because it was too big for the road, like the rules of the road.
Oh, you're kidding me.
So the
Yeah.
entire thing they had to scale down by a percentage.
That's significant.
Yeah, the thing is massive.
I know.
So
Wow.
they had to do that before they could do production and whatnot.
Huh. They have to redesign a lot of parts then. Not just like make it smaller, but also like redo wiring and all that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yep.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
Tesla stock did well for me this past few weeks.
I wish I had kept my a lot of my pharma stocks because Pfizer and Moderna went up quite a bit with the announcement of their 90+%
BTC's
efficacy.
hit 20.
What?
BTC's hitting 20.
Bitcoin?
20,000.
20,000? That's
Mhm.
right.
I
Wow.
sold at 9.
Yeah.
Remember when they were like worthless?
I bought in at 11 and sold at 9. So I took
That
it out.
sucks.
But then
still
I
good,
remember,
though.
like
He's
I
still
said, I
good.
took that and I bought Shopify and made all my money back.
That's true. I remember.
But
that.
I would have made more if I would have held.
Yeah. Right now, I want to sell in cash, and then when the real estate market has a correction, I'm gonna buy a bunch of shit. That's what I want to do.
It should be back soon. I don't know. I've been making so much money off Go for some reason.
Go.
Yeah, it goes
that?
up and down, up and down.
What's that?
Go, just regular Go. There's a abbreviation for it, but I don't remember right now. But it goes up and down.
Is it a company?
No,
Go.
No, go.
Gold.
Yeah,
Gold.
Like, you know, the mic here.
Gold.
Yeah.
Got it. The
Yeah.
precious metal.
Yes.
Yes.
I would. Gold bars are hot commodity right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I used to talk about how I loved investing in real estate, art, and gold. In
Do you have
that
any
order.
bars?
Well, gold in general, but bullion and just commodities and so forth. So there's actually a lot of ways to invest in gold.
Mhm.
So it just depends. But I mean, I have some gold physically,
Do you have some gold bars though?
like not actual full gold bars. No, because that's
Hiding somewhere. in the
dumb.
house.
But I do have like I don't know, like bits of gold.
Melted down old necklaces.
Actually, kind of like that. I have like I don't know, at least a few ounces
Yeah.
of gold. I don't really know. I'm not really a jewelry guy, so I don't adorn myself with all of it. But
You're not getting an iced out Hasselhoff chain?
I'm not.
Can you imagine?
Icebox, hit us up.
Well, actually, they offered me a pretty good deal on a bust down, right? The all diamond watch, because I like watches, but
Non-factory.
non-factory, which is I was like, but at the same time, like if you're buying an all diamond watch, like we don't give like it's not about resale and getting factory shit. You just want to like stunt. So, I was
But if
like,
you can
I
buy a
don't know.
factory diamond Rolex, that thing's
Well,
going
for
up.
less than what it's worth, yes. I'm not gonna buy it at like retail prices. I'm looking for a value.
Yeah, but over time.
Anyway, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, so I've thought of a membership idea, by the way, for YouTube, right?
Gotcha.
So for anyone listening and watching, this we might put this thing up by the time this episode goes live. But I was thinking about offering a YouTube membership, right? Where you guys have them, where you pay per month, right, on your channels, and supporters can pay and they get exclusive access, some other stuff. What I was thinking about doing is on the FlexCast is just having a high tier, just one tier. You just pay the high tier, and we will answer your questions. Like the three of us will answer a question, like once a month or something like that, on the FlexCast.
I don't think that would be enough of a draw.
Really?
No,
when I
because
consult, it's like $500 an hour. And
Okay.
when do people have access to massive YouTubers like you guys?
But if you think about it, like they think they could just leave a comment and maybe for free and maybe get that chance at.
That's not true. We don't answer those comments like that.
You never know. Something could come up. Steve, we talked about somebody who commented at Steve.
Yeah.
All right.
Steve said, "Fuck you."
Well, that's true. That's true.
Hey,
But
so
fuck
he
you's a
got
little
it.
bit different than
He got
getting
it for
value
free.
from a question you want answered.
I think the memberships is tough. You have to offer a decent.
Basically, you'll be
value.
on the flex. Like we'll talk. We'll shout you out, say who you are, and answer your question, whatever question you have. Like, because someone might be like, I really want to know, what underwear Steve wears. We can answer
Can I buy a pair? Can I buy Steve's underwear that he's wearing right now?
Wow.
And then someone might want to know, Harry, like, what's
What's your address?
hey, look, they're They want
Yeah,
to know.
so what do they become a member, and then they ask questions that we just don't want to answer? How much money do you make?
I mean, there will be rough, like reasonable parameters, and if you don't follow the parameters, like nothing too like within reason, basically. If we don't like it, fuck you.
But then, all right, let me play devil's advocate.
Yeah, let's do
then
it.
It's like, all right, they join. That's 1 month. It's recurring. Like it's not like they want to ask a question every month.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you do.
I think we need to offer something.
A little bit bigger.
Yeah, a little different.
Like what?
I think questions too generic, but maybe
We could have them call in live for their question.
Yeah, that usually is pretty awkward. Whenever I watch podcasts that they have somebody call in, because it's like
I find that funny. I like.
if the person's like nervous, like they could be an awkward interaction that.
It's okay.
And then somebody could do it just to like fuck with us and just be like, "Fuck you, Hoss. I hate you."
And here's the funny thing: I would be totally fine with that. Like I have no qualms with that whatsoever.
Yeah, but Steve wouldn't. Imagine Steve would be, "Hey man,
I'll fucking find you.
fuck you."
Hey.
Steve's like, "I don't play."
All right. Well, then maybe we're gonna brainstorm that a little bit. See, what do you think about that idea?
It's good, but I saw that actually going down the drain, especially when they have the freedom to just ask whatever. I mean, since
It's
we're
not
gonna
like
put
whatever. Like
rules,
if it's like some bullshit, I'm not gonna fucking answer it.
I decided to put somebody as a moderator on my live stream one time because they won something. I don't know. It was like back in the days. And when I say it went down the drain, the person was a troll. So he started going back at everybody. He started coming. It was the worst. You never know.
How much?
Like 30.
All right. Well, maybe we'll think on it during the break and then come back. All right. Time for Steve's pee break. What's up, guys? We're back.
The neighbors are blowing their yard.
Well, they can't hear that, can they?
The mic. Really?
Can you hear it?
Harris is in a mood. I don't know
I'm
why.
in a mood.
Oh,
I don't know why either.
It is loud as fuck right now, though. Now,
Hey, bruh.
come on, man. Do you know we're doing a FLEXCAST over here?
Wouldn't have this problem if you had a townhome.
Yeah, it'd be way worse.
I don't have grass. I have pine straw.
I thought you meant like we would be as close to our neighbors. Like they're not. I was like, they're not that close. But
We just ordered lunch. Let's tell them what we ordered. Maybe they'd be interested.
we ordered Caribbean food in the break. Instead of just
I know.
peeing, Steve posted a video. I changed the camera stuff. Marquise is now messing with the. You good, Marquise?
As
Anyway, so we just ordered some Caribbean food.
Hot's got chicken plain, no sauce, no spice.
It's not. First of all, chicken is my least favorite food to ever order, ever, because it's boring as fuck. But
Because
It
you don't
started-
like spice.
it started because what did you ask for? Harry wanted fried chicken tenders because he's
Chicken
an
tendies.
8-year-old.
But
chicken
I
tendies.
still take the spice and the seasonings.
And Steve was like, "Y'all order that. I'm gonna order Caribbean food." We're like, "All right,
Yeah.
fine. What do you get?"
Hey,
We're-
Every
Hey,
time we
I
order,
know.
Steve's like, I'm going to order something else.
Yeah, Steve does
Nah,
not like to eat regular
I got
food.
a Taco Mac right next to the house, so that's always our late spot. So
Ah.
I'm always eating.
So you don't want to
Taco
ever
Mac.
eat Taco Mac.
Yeah, I mean late night after 10.
Well, I mean, with us is what I mean.
Yeah.
Because I rarely eat Taco Mac.
Yeah? Shoot.
So we were gonna get Taco Mac for Harry's chicken tendies, but instead, because Steve was going to order separately, we said, "All right, we'll do the same order," and we ordered at this Caribbean place, and I got some. I actually ended up doing jerk chicken with you, I think. Oh no, I did oxtail.
Yes, you did.
I got oxtail. You did jerk chicken, and you did goat.
goat. Yep, curry goat. Curry
So
goat
why do
with
they have
rice
goat
peas.
and not lamb?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't mind. I like lamb a lot more than I like goat.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you like lamb?
I'm okay with it. I like goat better.
Huh.
Cause I mean, as far as my background,
Right.
we like goat.
Right. Yeah, Middle Easterners like me, we like lamb.
I remember
Harry likes
going-
chicken.
Chicken.
I remember going to your Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
last
I
year.
had, I had a lot.
Yeah, we had. So for my Thanksgiving, we have a bunch of different cultural foods plus regular Thanksgiving stuff. So we have like a turkey and all that stuff, right? Normal shit, mashed potatoes, everything. And then we have some Guamanian food, right, where my mom is from. And then we have Persian food where my dad's from, right? So
that was good. Whatever I ate, like I was eating from everything.
yeah, we always have like just a smattering. Like we have about 3 or 4 different family Thanksgiving meals in one. And so we have lamb, and we have beef, and we have ham, and we have turkey, and a whole mess of sides and stuff. So it's usually just like whatever you like, we have it. It's just a different way of doing it. But yeah, that was last year. This year was obviously for everybody a very different, holiday
Experience,
season and start of it and Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving, Harry?
It's good. Saw family.
Yeah.
Just Thanksgiving dinner. Pretty simple.
Is that what you normally do?
We usually get more family together, but can't with COVID.
Yeah, so just more family. Same here. Thanksgiving is the biggest holiday in my family. So we have like usually 20 or 25 folks in the family that get together. So obviously it was very, very small for us, and by comparison, so it was like 6 of us. Because my family and my kids and I and my wife, and then my parents, and that was pretty much it. And my aunt and uncle.
I can barely hear you.
I know, we're sitting next to each other. I can barely hear you.
I know. I can't.
This is really annoying.
What are the odds?
Pretty high. Every time we do this, there's always something going on.
Something.
So what'd you do for Thanksgiving? You went upstate New York?
I went upstate New York and ended up. We got when we got off the plane, I did not expect that. I thought like you usually have to sign a paper saying where you're staying at. We got greeted by the military.
For
It
COVID?
was like, yeah. Yeah, it was like, all right, you can't go anywhere until you fill out this paper. Like, stand right here. You have to fill out this paper right here. Yeah.
Felt like a different country?
Definitely did.
Kind of makes sense, though. We still have deaths peaking, right? Like, yesterday, it's getting worse than it was in April.
Yeah. I feel like they are enforced. I just don't understand, like, why are they not enforcing it that much in Atlanta? The way New York is, it's so strict.
Because we're the South,
now.
bro. Because our governor's like,
our governor doesn't care.
It's a hoax. It doesn't exist.
That's crazy. No, I'm watching a lot of people that I know die from this. That's why I'm like, wait, they should be enforcing it the same way they doing in New York down here.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's funny because a lot of people, right, were really afraid of COVID in the beginning. But now that the threat is the same, if not higher, because it didn't go down, right? People thought, oh, it's going to lessen, but now it's come back. But they're so over dealing with COVID stuff that
I know.
It's like, how over it are you, or how afraid of it are you still? And now I feel like most people that I see,
probably.
Yeah, that they're like, oh, it's I had it, or I've been through it, or I didn't get it yet, or whatever, and they're just like so over quarantining that they're like, fuck it,
I think that also the more we know about it, I think a lot more people are more scared at first because
we don't know that much more.
We do know a lot more than we did in March.
That's true. Yeah,
and so that's why everybody
April, May,
freaked out.
not that much more. Like, there is some more clarification that it's unlikely it stays on surfaces,
And then outside, it's less likely than indoors, and
which makes sense just from air.
And so now people realize they can go out, but now that it's getting colder, it's getting worse outdoors. So it's like, I don't know. It's getting to be the wave of people getting it twice now, and but it either is gonna weaken or I don't know. I know one of my friends got it a second time this week, but he was mad because he can't work because he had the first 5 days he had some symptoms. Then after that, he hasn't had symptoms for like a week, but keeps testing negative, or he keeps testing positive, and it's like he's just annoyed that it keeps testing positive even though he hasn't had symptoms for over a week now.
Yeah.
And
I can understand that, but
because he can't work until he tests negative.
But you can't be spreading it around, so
yeah,
for sure.
So
it kind of still bring me back to a Florida trip for some reason.
By the way, I just posted the vlog. I just posted the vlog of the Florida trip with Marquise helped me out editing it. We just posted it yesterday, but and then Harrison didn't want to watch it because it takes him back to.
I know it's still bringing you. Every time somebody say, "Yo, you had COVID" or something happened, it bring me back to like what happened after the trip.
Just brings Harry
Yeah.
anxiety.
Literally. COVID anxiety is real.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have that because the symptoms are so common. It's like you get a headache and you're like, oh, fuck, do I got COVID?
Yeah.
You get a stuffy nose, oh, fuck. Or you could just have a headache because you're tired or whatever. So,
See if you can get like as close as possible to the mic, so when I
We
edit
won't
this
hear
and
it.
try to
Yeah, I got you.
get the noise out, because this is terrible.
Steve has now acquired 5 PS5s.
Do you really
We
have
each
5
have
right
one.
now?
I do. Actually, one for me, one for my brother. The rest is I
So
don't
3
know.
to give away.
Yeah.
So, Steve or Haas, you both collectively have what, 0 games for the system now?
0.
Well, doesn't it come with one?
No.
No. I
So
thought
yes,
it
I
came
have
with
0
Spider-Man, but I still haven't opened the box.
Me neither.
I just set mine up. I bought one game. I bought Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm.
which was
Have you played it?
$75. Yeah, I played it for about an hour. It's cool, but I don't know. I'm a Call of Duty guy, so I should have probably
Have
bought
you played Cold War?
I haven't, but I probably should have bought it. Just $70. All these games are $70, which
Yeah.
is
$70.
crazy.
Wow.
I know,
Like
right?
Warzone's free, so it's like it's a hard standard because I'm not playing campaign.
Have you played Warzone on PS5?
No. I started downloading it, but it was gonna take forever, so I was like, whatever. I've already got it on Xbox, and I've
Right.
got all my friends on there. So
Yeah, same. I haven't turned on a gaming system
At all.
in months.
But have you guys seen what's going on out there about PS5 though? Like Target getting robbed, somebody trying to sell it individually, like to somebody, and
So somebody,
got
you know what? You know what I
spray
heard?
or something like that.
Someone. So you know, during like the holiday season, UPS they hire seasonal people.
Yeah.
So Black, our friend who came on the podcast,
Mm-hmm.
he was talking about how one of the people who were seasonally hired, they saw that it was a PS5 being delivered, and they took it from the box, but put the empty box. How dumb are you? So obviously I got fired because they
Wow.
know, but you could have just said like it's got lost and just never delivered it and put it in your car, which they'd probably still find out. But the guy delivered. He took the PS5 out, put that in his car, and delivered the empty box.
Yo, that's crazy.
It's
So people are
Crazy.
stupid, but also doing crazy shit for PS5s.
well, I see a big like in the local ATATF sneaker group. Like
Yeah.
one guy posted, he's like, "Any of you guys who paid resale for a PS5 are dumb as fuck. I would never do something so stupid." But well, there's a couple different things going on there. Of that, one, people just want it now.
Mhm.
2,
but they're paying resale for sneakers. Like, what's the difference?
yeah, it's and one of the top argument I've seen is the enjoyment factor of like you're buying it to enjoy it, and so if you calculate it out how long you're gonna keep the console, you're gonna keep this console for 5 years. Like paying $200 more over 5 years is how much money a day.
But
for
it's
enjoyment.
irrelevant. It's still the same thing as if it were retail price. Right? If the retail price was $1,000 or it's resale, it doesn't make a difference. It's the market that determines that, right?
Yeah.
It's demand. So whatever the cost is, it's still the same assessment. Like, do I want to spend $800 to buy a PS5? Do I want to spend $300 to So if your value assessment changes, fine. But who are you to criticize someone else? Be like, well, that's a value to me.
And the biggest thing is, PlayStation came out and said, we don't have any more consoles.
Yeah, not until the next
We're
year.
sold out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, especially, we knew this was going to happen because of the holidays. Like, everybody's going to get their child one, and they were selling for $1,500, which is still what they're selling for. But StockX, they went up to like $1,100, which is crazy. But
Damn.
and we paid like $800 something per. So I'm not
Right.
mad at that. And it's like, well, we have it. We don't have to worry about it, even though you're not even playing it.
Not
No.
even
At this point.
Not even.
But where we are is different than most people. First of all, but also like this is your business. This is what you do for a living.
For sure.
I just like having cool shit. Same with you with the PS5.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted it because I have the newest Xbox besides the X, the newest before that. So I was like, well, why would I get the newest Xbox when I don't have a PlayStation console right now? I just have both. And
I don't have that reason. I have all the PlayStations and the Xbox.
It kind of killed
really
it for
know.
me because I just got the new 3090s, so they look
the video
so much
cards?
better. Yeah, they look so much better to the point where I'm like, all right, do I really want to open this Xbox right now?
But
Oh,
how much
wait.
was the 3090? One.
The 3090 was like $1,400? Yeah, I got them at a good price.
Well, but still way more than a PS5.
And that's
Yeah,
just one
but that's-
component. It's double PS5 and it's one component to a PC.
But I got them early. Like, do you know the demand for the 3090s right now?
Yeah.
It's really bad. Like, if you're into PCs, you're probably looking for a 3080, 3090, or even a 3070. But nobody can get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so we got to do a FlexCast giveaway, though. What should we do for a FlexCast giveaway?
Haas's PS5.
For real.
I already opened mine. I can't give it away.
Well, I mean, you could give it away. I don't think anyone's going to care if it's open or not.
Well, I used it. I also just paid $75 for a game. I got to get some use out of it.
Should we do a... I don't know if we do a PS5 giveaway. It's kind of a massive giveaway right now.
Something else.
Maybe I'll do a giveaway on the channel. Or we'll all do one, and that way, and the rules are you just have to follow the three of us and the FlexCast. That way,
a lot of rules, though.
Huh?
I think if we want to perform for this, we need to keep it to FlexCast. Because when you have so many rules, that's...
But not a lot of rules. It just follows. That's it. That's the only rule.
Four accounts to follow off of one giveaway. It's like a lot of...
If it's a PS5, I don't think it's a fucking problem.
Even when I do shoes, I'm like, I don't want to, like... When I drive to more than one other person, it's like the giveaway does not do nearly as well. Because people... It's like too many steps. Like you have to keep it short, sweet. Like, follow me and follow my buddy
with or without
Haas.
commenting, right?
But you have to get them to comment in order to track who is a part of the giveaway.
Yeah.
So then they have to comment. Then they have to tag 2 friends on top of that. It's like that's 7 steps to get something. It's like, and a lot of people, because they know the odds are low to win, they're not willing to go through that process.
Well, it would be pretty high here.
It not if we did following all 4 of us and then we're posting on all of our things. Like, it's gonna be a niche audience who's gonna be coming to this, and so they're gonna be like, I'm in at the ground floor. I have better odds to do this. But maybe they don't want to follow me. Maybe they don't want to follow Steve. Maybe they just want to follow our podcast.
But one thing I learned, because I post my own video, because I was like, I want a real subscriber to win that Xbox that I just did. And it really took like 280 people that really follow the rules, because they were the only one that really watched the video.
That's right, because on Instagram, you didn't put the rules.
No.
You just said it in your videos.
There
and
you go.
And because I asked you about this, because you said you wanted it to be like a real subscriber, someone who really appreciated it to win the Xbox.
And it was crazy. It was somebody from the UK. I'm going to ship that Xbox to him. He was so happy. He's like, yo, that's my first console ever, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted a real subscriber, because I asked him a couple questions. He was like, yeah, I remember when you did this video. So I feel kind of good about it.
I had somebody, when I do so many giveaways, and the rules are like you have to like tag 2 friends, and like I've had people win, and I like that they don't actually win because they didn't follow the rules, but instead of tagging 2 friends, they said, this shit's a scam. You're like, I'll never win this. Like, these giveaways are fake, and it randomly selected him, but he didn't tag 2 friends, which if he did, he would have won. So it's like,
for real. But did you see? It's crazy. As soon as I finished the giveaway, everybody's still unfollowing. So you could tell it's people that wasn't here,
but it's
just for the giveaway.
You have to do them constantly in order for it to recurring. Like I do.
So when you do the giveaway, you're ending one giveaway, you're announcing the next. Either you have already, or you're announcing the next giveaway.
Got you.
Yeah.
So like you got to announce a PS5 giveaway now, because that's hot.
Yep. Well, you mentioned it, I guess.
I mentioned it on videos. I feel like I still feel like my subscribers should get my free stuff, because it's like, imagine somebody come out of nowhere.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, got him. I didn't even watch his video or anything. It's like, got him. But
well, the way to do that is more to do the giveaways on the videos, but you're limiting your amount of
potential gain from it.
Potential gain, yeah.
Gotcha,
but if you do it on somebody who's commenting on the video, they have to watch that video in order and leave a comment. They're not just going to find it because their friend tagged them in a post.
I suppose it's 2 different perspectives. One is to grow, and one is to reward your existing base.
Yeah, no, that first one I had to. I was like, I had to. The
What's
PS5.
Your second one? It's your second one.
Oh, the PS5. I'm probably just.
No, I'm saying it's your
put
second giveaway. The first giveaway you did before.
Oh, I'm up to like 3 now.
Okay, so it's your third one then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're just gonna keep going. The PS5, I guess random people can actually pick that.
I'd say you do it to try to reach a new audience.
Yeah, for growth instead of, because you've just been rewarding your followers
audience,
now.
Got you.
Subscribers now.
And
but
you have 3 of them to give away, so.
I mean, you didn't have to rush.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying.
Like one every couple of weeks, something like that.
One can.
Well,
you
one
can
he's
do
gonna
one
do for his
Oh,
merch.
that
For the
PS5
merch
is not
drop.
going to be available till next year, so I still got time.
Yeah. Well, you got one for the merch drop,
Mm-hmm.
right? So once that's sold out, you'll do one for that. I mean, we'll announce it, promote it, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But
for
then,
sure.
are you gonna have another one going on your YouTube channel, just in general?
We'll see. We'll see.
Or
I
just
haven't
wait,
decided
yeah.
yet. Yeah.
Wait,
I haven't
I mean, you got
decided yet.
time. That's true.
Yeah.
So what would be the thing to do for a FlexCast giveaway then? Shoes or
A car.
PS5?
No,
You
I'm
keep
playing.
saying a
I'm
car.
playing.
I'm gonna give away a fucking car.
Pure. I think PS5s are just hot right now, but that's a big.
It's a big.
You just have to think about what's
a
going to
massive
draw
giveaway.
people though. Like if we say we're giving away,
Well, to me, it's like more like thematically, like what would people want who would actually listen to the podcast, right? Like, what do our podcast listeners? What are they into?
your Ferrari spare tire, it's pretty rare. It's a piece of you.
Which no one would ever use.
For
Because if
real.
you had a Ferrari, you wouldn't really use it. And if you didn't have a Ferrari, like most people don't, then you just have this weird fucking thing that you put on your wall.
Huh. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tougher that way.
That's gonna be a tough one.
Because for you, it's easy. For you, even for like me on my channel, like what do I give away, right? Like what's
Money. You're rich. Hoss, can I have
Rich,
$5,000?
cash giveaways? Eric's doing cash giveaways right now.
Eric is a monster, dude. I'm proud.
Yeah, you
I'm
should.
proud
I mean,
dad.
when you talked about him to me, and I saw his videos, I was flabbergasted that he didn't have hundreds of thousands. I was like, the quality and the effort he puts in these videos. So before he was big or anything, were insane, unbelievable.
And
The kid was made for YouTube.
How big is he now? Like 10 million? by now?
750,000.
Oh, where you?
He had
Is it
like
show me?
1,500 10 months ago.
No, but for the type of videos he's making, like he's
The-
coming
well-
across like
Well,
really.
the problem is how short he's been doing it. It's you like we have years of backlog. He has 10 months of backlog. So it's like,
Oh.
but he does come out with like this last video had 600,000 views in 11 hours, and he's got 750,000 subs. It's like insane. He snuck into Mike
It's like
Tyson's
90% of his subscribership is viewing.
the Mike
Gotcha.
Tyson
That Mike Tyson
Roy
video.
Jones Jr. fight. He snuck in like it was
He
nothing.
snuck into it.
And
Which
there's only
which I
400
told him.
people allowed in the
I
venue.
told him, we were talking about watching it, and I sent him a note, and I was like, great video, but I feel like it was too easy for your skills.
Yeah, it
You know?
was. He finessed, but that's nobody was willing to try it, and he tried it and did it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's nuts, and he moved out to L.A. officially,
Yeah.
which is cool, and making it out there, and now he hangs out at Logan's house all the time.
Yeah, and apparently he hangs out with Tanner Fox a lot, too.
Tanner Fox, they're friends,
Yeah.
so elevating. It's different,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be tough. He's got a month left to
To get there.
get
I hope
there.
he gets there.
250,000. But that's the thing that's so hard about YouTube is like the amount of views that he's got in this last video. You would think that he
He'd
would
be getting subs.
so much more,
Yeah.
but it's like the viral content is harder to get people in
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's such a broad audience. A niche is a lot easier to bring in a strong following, I feel like.
Mhm.
Right.
And that's why he asked me when he started making videos, like, should I make a niche or go for these viral videos? Because it seems like a niche are easier to sell to. It's easier to get advertisements. And I told him a niche is the way to go, but if you want to become mainstream, you got to go for it. And he did, and it works, but it's just harder to grow.
Yeah.
You get the views, but it's harder to get people to stick.
Yeah.
Especially because the content that he's doing is like very rapid. He's keeping people's attention.
Yeah, and I wonder how that levels off if he then goes niche, right? Like, because this is, I feel like it's not something you can really sustain for a long time, right? Like to stay on top that way, to keep that rapid growth.
Yeah, and I was gonna say like I don't think that's that possible, but if you look at Logan Paul, what he's done is he's gravitated towards niches to then accelerate him to like the Pokemon niche. Like he just grabbed into that niche to, you know, he was enjoyed it, and he grabbed people who are nostalgic about it, and that helped him grow and get people to like him. And hopefully some of those will come for the next thing. But
Mhm.
that's like why you see people with 20-something million subscribers not all of them are getting a ton of views except Mr. Beast. And he's not niche. But it's just like his model is unsustainable in and of itself. Like the amount of money he has
Craziness
to put
The
out.
scale, yeah.
Like he said in
Yeah.
a podcast last year he had to pull funding because they had spent all their money.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
like the amount
that.
of money they're bringing in is insane, but he doesn't care. He wants to put it all back into it.
Right.
So
Interesting.
yeah, I think Eric will get to where he wants. I know he's making good money off YouTube now. He's got the CPMs up there.
Yeah.
He's his first December. I was like,
Oh yeah, no.
I was
that's
like, get
always the
ready,
best
it's
month.
December.
Well, like your views are coming back now for holidays. It seems.
I'm still the cop
I
thing.
mean, it's
is
not where
still-
it used to be, but it's like
Yeah, it's all right. It's about it's in a way it's showing me it's about time to move on too.
to switch content.
Yeah, it's about time to move on. I mean, that niche worked for what?
Years.
Almost for years actually. For years. Now it's about time to move on to really show, because I feel like most people that come back to me, they come back to me because of my knowledge in electronic and like the tech stuff.
And how to do the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But do you
Yeah.
think there's gonna be that huge wave when GTA 6 comes out?
it is gonna be a wave, but there's so much people that saw GTA 5 work that's gonna grab onto GTA 6. I'll be there, but at the same time,
Like you're not going to abandon GTA content.
no,
You're just
no,
saying
no.
making a concerted effort to diversify your content
Yeah.
and not just be GTA mostly.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was expecting Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah,
to
I
be,
know by now, right?
I don't know. I've seen gameplay. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think it'd be really interesting. I've watched like a lot of the gameplay videos too, but
I am not
is our
feeling it
food
yet.
here?
Yeah, it's about to be here 2:30. Oh, I forgot to ask. Anyway,
What?
that's something we could
What?
talk about later. Because I got a book back from them from Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
forgot
good.
to ask you about that, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the game yet. So I gotta wait to play it. From the gameplay, I'm not too crazy about it yet.
I saw some of it. It looked fun and interesting, but I don't know. It just feels like a different kind of GTA,
Yeah.
which is fun. I mean, by itself, they've got Keanu out there pushing it and stuff,
I
which is
know.
fun. I'm looking forward to it. I will definitely play it, at least to see and try.
I can't wait to try it with the 3090s. That's
Yeah.
something for sure.
It'll look nice.
Yeah.
Not yawning.
Huh?
Not yawning.
Yeah. Harry's about done. Anyway,
I just spit some knowledge.
well, thanks for joining us, everybody. This was an interesting FlexCast for today. Glad Steve could make it this time.
I know, right?
But for,
Harrison,
well, I was going to say like loungy,
I know.
chilling.
chilling
He's getting
Harrison.
his ass kicked by the sun right now.
And for
Somebody's
Steve
gonna think that
and for Haas, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Peace.